Yeah, like that whole world.
Yeah, because the world is a circle.
Right.
And we
A
got
sphere. The world is a sphere.
It all comes back full circle.
Okay, we're on fire.
We're done with those.
Okay. Oh no. Okay, a sphere is a 3D circular thing where our points are all equidistant. That means they are all the same distance from a center. So whether I am this point, or this point, or this point, they are all the same distance away. Radius and diameter, I hope we know what those mean. Yeah? Yeah. Radius is half a distance from my center to point on the sphere. Diameter is end of sphere to end of sphere. When we talk about circumference, you guys know what circumference is?
Yeah.
All the way around, and it has to be in the middle, okay? So you think about it like down here, I don't want to go around anywhere because it's not going to be as big as the very middle, okay? This middle thing, like think about like the biggest, widest part of it, the biggest circle, we call the great circle. I'm not crazy. And then we have our hemispheres, northern, southern. We also, in the real world, got the western hemisphere and the eastern hemisphere. But this is not social studies, kids. Okay. You don't care about any of that. You care about surface area and volume and formulas so we can get stuff like right. Colton. I'm a Cubs fan. You like the Cubs? Oh, okay. Surface area 4 pi r squared.
Kelly should forget her backpack more often.
Because she's paying attention more?
No, she's writing. I'm paying attention because I'm reading.
Oh, shut up. Okay, surface area, remember that's like if I were to wrap, I don't know how I'd actually wrap a sphere because that sounds like actually impossible, really bad gift wrapper. But anyway.
Ribbon?
Oh, sure, ribbon. If I'm going to ribbon all the way around my sphere, 4 pi r squared. So if I look here, to find the surface area of this sphere, surface area, formula, 4 pi r squared. In this little dealio example, what is my radius? Still looking at it to know.
Oh, 5.
It's 5. How did you get 5?
It's half a 10.
Half a 10, because 10 is your diameter, so 5 is your radius. 5 squared is?
25.
25 times 4.
Ooh, you know, if
100.
say it.
How much pi?
Oh, that makes 100 pi.
100 pi. How do I label surface area?
Meters cube. Cube? Wait, what
Squared.
Squared.
Meters squared.
Wow.
How do I know? Because my R
really
is squared.
this field today. Jeez.
Questions there?
Why even come to school?
Because we have no choice. Okay, calm down. Just everyone's welcome here. Okay?
No, they're not.
Okay, the Earth's equator is about 25,902 miles long. What's an equator?
It's the line.
The circumference. Does
circumference.
anybody remember
So
the
smart.
circumference formula for a circle?
Not really.
2 pi r. So you're telling me my circumference is 24,902. Are you gonna be okay?
Yes.
Okay, we're on this page. Let's be
So do you have to take half of 2,000?
Well, I was gonna plug it in for C, but yeah. 24,902 equals 2 pi r. To get my radius, what do I got to do?
Divide by 2 pi.
Divide by 2 pi. If I were you, I would type this number in and divide by parentheses 2 pi. And you should get 3963.3. Make sure you get that. Some calculators really pi button or
3963.3.
Did you get it?
76393. Yeah.
So when it says what's the approximate surface area, what's my formula for surface area of a sphere?
Is this what we just
4. Yeah, so it's
4 pi r squared.
pi r squared.
Oh my
So what am I going to plug in for r?
3963.3.
Yeah. 4. 5. Big number. 3963.3 squared.
3963.3.
Square it, I would hit equals and then times by 4 times pi or times 2.14. And you should get a huge number.
Yeah. Wait. 368.
3, 8, what?
197,389,368.9. Wouldn't it be?
So if I round up 3, 6, 9?
Yeah.
Miles. That answer. Thanks. You what?
So that's a big number.
It is a big number, but the Earth is big, so it kind of makes sense, right? I actually think if you talk about the surface area of the entire world, including water and stuff, I feel like that should be a lot bigger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's a big number, but
We're talking about the equator.
big news, okay. Maybe our equator is shrinking.
Equator. What if the Earth is shrinking?
Oh my gosh. How do I trust the Earth?
Oh.
There's no place to write this, so we're just gonna write it right here. A volume formula. Volume for a sphere. Sphere. Volume for a sphere is 4/3 pi r.
What? When did we learn this?
Just right now.
Oh.
There's no place to write that formula. I don't know why. I'm very sorry. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
not. Sphere, just so you know that to find the volume of a sphere, you gotta use that formula.
She isn't me.
Oh, sphere volume is. Somebody would ask me what surface volume is, though, and then I'd just be confused. I'm pretty sure if I wrote SV on there, yeah. Okay, so to find the volume of this sphere in terms of pi, what am I plugging in for? R.
6.
You'll notice in both surface area and volume, all you need to know is your radius, just like a lot of things with circles, but anything that's not spieling. 4/3 pi, radius is 6 cubed. Here's how I would punch this in. Punch in 6 cubed equals. Good.
216
Okay. Times it by 4
times by 4
equals divide by 3.
divided by 3.
And how much pi is
288.
288 pi. I need a label. Remember, we're talking about volume. Cubed. And I know that it's cubed because my radius is cubed.
Really?
Yeah, really. Why?
Yeah, but
Okay, in this next one, it's kind of like what we did. I think we did one last chapter. Maybe it was early this chapter. I don't remember. It says suppose the radius of a sphere is halved. How does this affect the volume of the sphere? Sphere. Remember volume formula: 4/3 pi r cubed.
here's garbage. What's going on?
So if my radius is halved, if I follow my order of operations, what am I doing to the radius? Bye, good luck, have fun. Order of operations, what do I do to my radius? I cube it. So if I have my radius cubed, fractions and exponents. What's half cubed?
1/8.
1/8. 1 to the third is 1. 2 to the third is 8. So if you have a radius, you're actually taking 1/8 of the volume. Okay? I think we did one of these with like our ratios. If you doubled the perimeter, you'd actually quadruple the area. Because we already talked about how ratio of perimeters and areas are squared. This one you're just cubing it because volumes are cubed. Okay, so we would 1/8 the volume. Okay. Volume of a sphere is 5,000 meters cubed. What is the surface area to the nearest square meter? So 2 equations we got going on. We got volume. What's my equation for volume of a sphere?
4/3 pi r cubed.
What is my surface area formula for a sphere?
Oh.
4 pi r squared.
4 pi r squared. the only info I am given. The volume, so where am I plugging in that 5,000?
Obviously, in the surface area.
Oh, for me, that sounds like a good idea. So 5,000 equals 4/3 by r cubed. What do you think I'm trying to get by itself? The r. Okay, so you are going to need to do what to get r by itself?
Divide by 4/3.
Divide by 4/3 pi. You may need to do that in different steps depending on your calculator. Again, I think if you just parentheses that, you should be fine. I will tell you what you should get. R cubed should be, oh gosh, now I can't read. 1193? Yep. Nice to join us.
Sorry.
Live. Everybody get 1193.7? Okay, here's the tricky part. I don't think we've done this in our calculators yet this year. How do I get r by itself? Yeah, take the third root, or the cubed root. Okay? I would get a calculator.
I've done it before.
What's right here? I have
On these pink ones, where you find the square root, it's the one above it. So you need to put in 3 second x root of 1193.7. Hold on, we're writing this on the board. You should get, make sure you know how to do this, 10.6.
I got it.
Okay?
Meters, right?
Yeah.
0.6 meters.
So math. Yep, so all there was the math, third root, and then you can roll second. So, okay, anybody not able to get 10.6?
I don't know what I'm hitting.
So you're going to hit 3. Second, you see that's the normal square we use, I'm gonna use this one. So that's an x square root, so that's a 0.3 third root of 1193. Or 1193.7, sorry. 3.7. Beautiful. Bringing help? No, you're good? Okay. Alright, so now to find the surface area, what am I doing?
Plug in 10.6.
Oh, yeah.
Plug in 10.6 to my r. And then it says nearest square meter, so nearest whole number. So you are going to have to multiply by pi. Nearest whole number. You got it?
1,412.
Good. Label. Meters squared. Okay. Questions there? Okay. Next one, we have the surface area of a sphere is 64 pi square centimeters. What is its volume? So starting off with surface area, what is my formula for surface area? 4 pi r squared. And what am I plugging in where and what am I finding?
You have the surface area.
I have a surface area, so where am I plugging in that 64 pi? For
Right
r?
where the surface area is.
Yeah. So 64 pi equals 4 pi r squared. And what's my goal? What am I trying to get by itself?
R.
Okay. First step to getting r by itself,
Divide by 4 pi.
divide by 4 pi. So r squared is how much? 16, which means r is 4 after we use square root. Okay. I done? No. Need the volume. Volume formula is our 4/3 pi r cubed. What am I plugging in for r? 4. 4/3 pi 4 cubed. You can leave it in pi, you can multiply it out. Whichever one you fancy. What do we get? How much? 85.3 pi label. Centimeters cubed. So volume. Okay. Questions there? Okay. This sphere is in a cube with 18 centimeter edges. I need to know the volume of the space between the cube and the sphere. So I need to know what's in between the sphere and cube. So mainly what's in my corners. Okay. So I'm looking at volume. What do you think I need to do? The cube minus my sphere, yes. So volume of my cube. And then I'm going to subtract out, because I want the between the volume of my sphere. How do I find the volume of a cube? Length times width times height, what are all of them? 18, so my length is 18, my width is 18, my height is 18. Or just 18 cubed. Punch it in, what do we get? 5, 8, 32. Volume of a sphere, which formula am I working with? 4/3 pi r squared. What is my r? How'd you get 9? Half 18. 18 my diameter, so 9 is my radius. So 4/3 pi 9 cubed. I know it says leading answers in terms of pi, but I don't think that's very nice. So multiply out pi. So take 9 cubed times 4 times pi divided by 3 or whatever order you want to do that in. You have to do the cube first though. Should we get something that starts with 3?
3,053.
That'd be 34.
Oh yeah, it's 0.6.
I got 52.
I got
Oh, you get 52. Did you multiply by
I
3?
got 54.
Probably not pi, yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so we got a point. We got a 02 or 52. You got a 54.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
You
got mine's
Let's compromise and
53.6.
say 53.
Because if you round up, it'd be a 5.
If you use 3.14, I think you get 52. If you use pi, you get 53, 54. And then we said we're gonna subtract them. So when we subtract, why don't we be a little off then? 2778 then?
I got 2779.
2779. That's what I got, but that's because I used 2. 52. 2778. Centimeters cubed. How do I know when to add them and when to subtract them?
One thing's inside another or something.
If something's inside something you're gonna subtract, you're gonna add when something's on top of something or next to or not inside. So okay, last one. The density of steel is about 0.28 pounds per inches cubed. Could you lift a solid steel ball with radius of 4? Guesstimating, do you think you could lift it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah? You think you could do it with 6 inches?
Yes.
Is that just because you're a muscle man?
No.
Oh, okay. Alright, so we need to If I have inches cubed here, what do you think I need to find of my steel ball? The surface area of the volume. The volume. The volume with the radius of 4 we'll do first. So 4/3 pi. What am I using for r? Over. Cubed. Multiply it all out. And then just round me to the nearest whole number. $268. Okay, so if that's the volume of my sphere and the density of steel is 0.28 pounds per inches cubed, I need to multiply this by 0.28. And how many pounds is that steel ball? Whole number again. 75 pounds.
Oh, yeah, that's an easy one. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's curling me.
Yeah. We can lift that. For sure. Other one with 6 inches. You still think we're gonna lift it?
Yes.
I mean, of course you guys are gonna say yes, but that's fine. 4/3 pi 6 cubed. New radius of 6. Whole number for my volume. $905. I got 904.
We rounded
I
up.
used
905.
905. Okay. Times 2 or 0.28 again. How many pounds?
253.
253 pounds. Obviously, the boys are gonna say yes.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yes.
You can write yes in your paper too. Okay, questions? None? No?